Mr. Bandit81 here with a build review out of the Lego Nexo Knights Build Your Own Adventure book. The builds, I should say, is one that I've been thinking of working on for some time now, and after working on some of the other builds seen in past videos, I thought it was time to start work on another one out of this book. The build being the central tower and the server. To anyone who has seen the Nexo Knights cartoons on Cartoon Network when they were showing them, or has the DVD of the series, you'd probably see a build similar to this, or one that looks differently than this in the cartoon, in the center of each town the Knights went to. Pretty much the Grand Tower makes the very center of the village, but its details are not just for decoration. The antenna on the top beams information to and from the computer server hidden in the base. So pretty much it sends information to the castle, other towns, I guess, and they get information back from it. Let's take a look at the build itself. The central tower. As mentioned before, this is one build I've been thinking of putting together for some time now. Recently, here it is. For scale size, Robin in his battle mech suit, standing next to the tower. As for how the character looks outside the suit, pretty much 3 full bricks tall and 2 base plates. The main build, I raised up on some extra 2x4 base plates, make it a little bit taller for closing the panel here a little easier, with a transparent antenna on the top here. Let's start at the base of the tower before going on up. Front here, there's a panel that lifts up to reveal the central, or the server, which pretty much use your finger to slide in near the top here to pull it out, or if you happen to have this type of brick piece here in the front, a little build that can hook on and bring the server out. pretty much on a 4x4 base plate, and using some control pieces and buttons on the side here. 1x1 stud on the front for a extra turn dial. Some transparent bricks and tile pieces in the front. As for the back, thought I'd try to have a little bit of fun with some extra type detail for computer-like parts. And just slides inside. It's a little snug, but other than that, panel closes, and pretty much have some details along the outside of the tower. As we move up, got some grill pieces here to allow some air to go, flow, go through, keep all the gear cooled off. Going pretty much all the way around. I know there's a lot of colors mixed in. Was pretty much just having fun building, and biggest part of the build is using some classic bricks. Which makes up a pretty good part of the build here. As for the top, thought I'd have some more fun using transparent bricks on the corners of the build to go along with the antenna piece. This is one build that I'm going to be setting up in the center of the little town seen in the last video. Figured could add this for something that you'd see in pretty much working in a town, perhaps. But to going with a bigger base plate. I can do this without breaking the build. Have some room for 3 or more characters standing on the base plate, and checking the server out for any damage due to weather or, say, a villain's attack. I guess optional on having the tower on a different base plate. Well, let me rephrase. Say the tower is on something a bit more sturdy, like concrete, and you add it to a bigger base plate for some more area to stand characters on. a little bit of an extra fun idea. There we go. Guess in a way, with the build being on a gray or tan base plate, then on, say, grass colored, would give the look of you know, set in the ground a little bit better. Doesn't look too bad for a central build in town. Well, hope I've given y'all some ideas for your own creative builds and ideas. Hope you've enjoyed the video as well as the ideas mentioned for your own little town type builds. Until next time, have a good one.